It's your girl Couture Shanz and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be dropping some gems and answering some long-awaited questions that I always get in regards to my business. So as a business owner operating in Jamaica, I find that sometimes, we don't always have access to certain information, or we're not privy to certain things that, can help us with the success of our business from the get-go. I mean, research is always important, but sometimes you just need a little help. So I'm here to share with you some of the tips, tricks, and basically some vendors, suppliers, providers, you name it, that can assist you with growing your business if you're in Jamaica or in the Caribbean. So continue watching this video if you're a business owner who is just looking to expand your business and to ensure its success. Okay, so the first topic that we're going to touch on today is packaging. So guys, remember I already did a business series on how to start your business, so you can go on over and check that out. And once you've chosen your desired business, you can come back to this video and let's talk. So first, you have your products already, we don't need to go back into that. So now you're going to work on your packaging. So packaging is really important in business, guys. Packaging is a part of branding, and you definitely want to choose packaging that is not only cost effective but something that is also durable and works best for you. So in this economy, we always try to go for eco-friendly packaging, and I would advise that, especially if you are doing local deliveries of these packages. Some types of packages now may not be so eco-friendly, but they do serve a purpose. For example, polymailers. You definitely need polymailers if you're shipping certain products, or if you're shipping overseas. Definitely something that's more durable as opposed to paper bags, which are eco-friendly. As I said, you'd utilize this with your local deliveries and they should work out just fine. Currently in my business, I do use these eco-friendly paper bags for local deliveries only. So guys, remember that paper is not all that durable. It can rip, it can wear, it can tear. So you really do not want to package your items that you're going to be shipping overseas. That's going to pass through a lot of hands, that's going to be mishandled. So in this instance, I would recommend the polymailers. I'd recommend boxes. You can always use perforated boxes to ship in. I have so many different options when it comes to boxes, guys. Like, listen, I didn't even know that so many different types of packaging existed. So I want to share with you some local as well as international vendors that you can get your packages from. So first off is Amazon. Yes guys, we all know Amazon. We shop on them so many times for so many different things. But Amazon is perfect for packaging, especially if you're starting out small. As a small business, Amazon provides packaging solutions in smaller quantities as opposed to larger companies who can buy in bulk. So Amazon is perfect if you're just starting out and you want, for example, 50 bags, 100 bags, 50 boxes, 100 boxes, like those small quantities that can get you started. Another supplier would be Uline Packaging Supplies. So Uline now are the big dogs. So this is where the established brands, the big brands, the big conglomerates with their 10 years in the business, they have a large customer base. They're shipping out hundreds of goods, hundreds of packages on a daily basis. You would use Uline Packaging Supplies because they sell in bulk. So one of the advantages of buying in bulk, as you know, is you get the per unit cost to be way cheaper. So let's say you're buying 100 boxes. Let's say you're going to pay $2 each for these boxes. If you were to buy in bulk, say 1,000, 2,000, you'll probably get it at a cheaper rate. For example, $1 or less. You never know. So yeah guys, so that's the advantage of shopping in bulk, is that you get economies of scale. You get to purchase it at a lower cost. And I would advise, if you want to keep your overall operating cost on the lower end, buying in bulk is a good way to go. But as I said, you have to basically have a initial outlay or a budget that can cover this, and not all small businesses or not all startups have this budget. So if you don't, I would recommend Amazon. If you do, you can always check out Uline Packaging Supplies. Another place you can get bulk items is also on AliExpress. So AliExpress does offer a lot of packaging options, and as I said, you can purchase it bulk and it's very inexpensive. You can get each item or per unit like a cent, 2 cents, $2, like cheap. But as I said, it's in bulk, so once you can afford this, you can go ahead and do that. And the quality is usually, you know, of good standard, because most of the times these vendors are all getting their products from the same suppliers. So you just have to test it out, order samples first before you go ahead and order in bulk, just to test out what the quality is like, to see if it can work for you. So yeah, those are some of the international shipping or packaging suppliers. Let's talk about some local ones in Jamaica here. So as a business owner in Jamaica, I don't know if most of you guys know that I own a fashion design company where I provide swimsuits, casual wear. So when I can shop in bulk from Uline, when I don't have the time to go and shop on Amazon and then wait for delivery, I have to link up these local suppliers. And let me tell you, most of these local suppliers are getting it from the international suppliers. So as I said, the quality is more than likely going to be the same. It's just that the convenience of having it probably same day, next day, or, you know, being able to run to any of these suppliers whenever they need be, or on an on-demand basis, then that may work out better for you. So you can check out these local packaging suppliers. For example, the Box Depot, that's where I get most of my boxes from time to time. They do sell bags, polymailers, other packaging supplies. You can hit them up on Instagram. Another one is the Packaging District, and they do sell similar products. Also, Big Little Bosses JA on Instagram has, like, you know, polymailers, all of your packaging supplies with the addition of containers. And I'm sure there are many on Instagram. You can feel free to leave them down in the comments, but these are just 3 that I've interacted with before, and I can say that their products are of top quality. So as I said, you can get your containers if you're in the hair care, skin care line. You can get your containers there. You can probably get your boxes, if it's that you have boxes, if it's that you want to ship in boxes, whatever the case may be, you can get them from these suppliers, guys. So feel free to check them out. As I said, here in Jamaica, you have so many options based on, you know, where you're at in your business. So all you can do is just go on Instagram and type in packaging supplies, type in boxes, whatever, and you'll see these vendors come up. Moving on, we're going to speak about web hosting. So let's say you've started your business, you're operating on Instagram, which is a good marketplace to sell your products. However, you want to take it a notch further and establish your own website, sell your products on your own website, and, you know, take that next step in your business to just branch out and separate yourself from the pack, and, you know, provide a little more professional feel, because not all customers want to shop via the DMs, WhatsApp, you name it. They would prefer you have a website where they can shop with their debit or their credit card, or they can shop at a convenient time outside of normal working hours. So a website is always good to have. When I just got my website, I hosted on Shopify, and Shopify has millions of templates, guys. Let me not say millions, but they do have a large variety of templates that you can use within your business depending on your industry. So Shopify is the main one that I would recommend, just because it's so easy to use. Like, I went in, I set up my Shopify store myself. It was just so user friendly, and I didn't have any hiccups whatsoever. So Shopify is a good website host to use. However, if you're using Shopify, you or any of these web hosting platforms that I'm about to list, you do need either US credentials, that is a US banking account, social security number, you name it. Or if you are operating in Jamaica, as I am, and you have your business bank account, then you definitely need to establish a third-party payment provider so you can accept payment to your local bank account. Guys, that might sound like gibberish, it might sound a lot, but if you need, you know, any more advice or any more information on this, you can let me know in the comments, and I'll probably answer there or do a dedicated video. But yeah, guys, you can use Shopify. You can also use Wix to host your website, and Wix and Shopify are somewhat similar. It just depends on the user capability that they both provide. So you can always do a comparison and see which one works best for you. Also, WordPress allows, you know, businesses to have an e-commerce store on their platform as well. So these are like the 3 main or the 3 leading web hosting platforms that are available to you. So that's Shopify, Wix, and WordPress. Currently, or most recently, NCB has come out with Figaro or Figaro, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but that is a new website hosting platform where you can have your e-commerce store, or you can simply use it as a payment provider, which I mentioned earlier. So this would be like the middleman between your Shopify store and your bank account. So that's something that I'm definitely looking into. And guys, I am coming out with a new website soon, so head on over to Instagram and follow me, or follow my business page rather, at clubcouture_JA to see the new changes that we have coming soon. Thirdly, we're going to speak about graphic design. Guys, as a business owner, I know in the initial stages you may not have the budget to hire a graphic designer, but let me tell you, sometimes it pays off to go big initially and then continue on that path. Because listen, as a company who wants to establish themselves in their industry as somebody who provides top quality products, you also need to ensure that your appearance online also is in line with that top quality, top notch, high value look and feel. So what I would say is, especially if you are in the business of providing luxury items, you definitely need to hire a graphic designer to basically design flyers, posters for you, and basically maintain that luxury look and feel. Because we all know the Canva templates are there, we all use them from time to time, but they do have a level of inferiority when it comes, or when it's compared to some of these content that the graphic designers can put out. As somebody who has used Canva or Canva templates, I can see where they can come off as a bit cheap in some instances, and you do not want your business to look cheap. So I would say invest in a web designer to create some files for you, some posters for you, whatever you can, as long as you can afford it. If you can't afford it, then I'll definitely start out using Canva, because as I said, I did that too, it didn't hurt me. But I am now moving towards providing luxury items, and so with that would come an increase or an improvement in my content on my page. So these web designers I'm about to list, you can check them out for business cards, thank you cards, packaging, labels for your packaging, printing on your packaging, you name it. The first one is Empire Design, and Empire Designs is a woman-owned graphic design company here on Instagram as well. This is not Instagram, Shanice. So yeah, over at Instagram as well, and I have been working with her to revamp my website, which will be launching soon. Another one is 9X Creative Studio, and guys, these ladies are super talented in what they do. Like when you look on their page, you see the products that they offer. They do website development, website revamping, anything you need. Like they have top notch skills that I would definitely recommend. Another graphic designer which you guys can check out is the Design Oasis JA. As I said, I vetted all of these pages and I just absolutely love their work. They're super professional, and you can see that their work is of the utmost quality. Like, listen guys, check them out for yourselves, and you can probably use them in your business depending on where you're at. As I said before, feel free to use those Canva templates. But when you decide to upgrade and take your business to the next level, you can check out these web designers to help you get started with your online presence, boosting your online presence, and just maintaining and communicating value to your customers. Okay, so let's say you hit up these graphic designers, right? They've created the most beautiful business cards for you, the most wonderful thank you cards for your packaging. Where do you go to print these out? So I'm going to speak about printing solutions next. Here in Jamaica, we have so many print shops, guys. Like on every corner you have a print shop, but not all of these print shops are reliable, not all of them are convenient, not all of them value or provide great customer service. So I'm about to share with you 3 that I've used before, and well, I think 4, yeah. I'm about to share with you 4. About 3 of these I've used before, and I can vouch for them and say that their customer service is top notch, their turnaround time is great. When I send in my designs to be printed, I get them in a matter of days, if not the same day, if they have an express service. But yeah, the first one is Artbox Print Strip, and I use Artbox for most of my cards, some of my labels and stuff like that. They're very efficient, and I always get my packages or my deliveries out in a matter of days, and that's something I can really appreciate, because You know, sometimes you run out of stuff, sometimes you totally ignore your minimum order quantity, and when you look, you don't have no thank you cards for your packages. Next is copycats, and I'm sure that a person here in Kingston can vouch for copycats when it comes to their printing services. Plus they offer so many other services as well, but I'm just focusing on, you know, getting your stuff printed and out to you in good time. Next is hot off the press and print corner, guys. So these were recommended to me by a few friends, and they've used them before and they can vouch for them. And something I must say is that here in Jamaica, whenever there's a need for something, I love how a lot of individuals just, you know, take the initiative to provide solutions to these needs. And there's so many businesses here in Jamaica across the island, and it's good to know that we don't always have to go overseas for some of these, you know, services that we require here. And I'm just loving that for us. So you can check out these companies for all your printing needs, for all your supplies when it comes to your business, and I hope it works out for you. Next, let's talk shipping. As I mentioned, guys, we don't always have the time or the funds to, you know, go overseas and engage these international companies for services, products, whatever the case may be. But let's say in the off chance we do, because sometimes we really don't have the option here in Jamaica. Sometimes we really do need to explore these overseas options as much as we'd love to support our own. So if you do purchase, let's say on Amazon or any of the other international companies that I mentioned before, you'll definitely need a third party or a free forwarder to get your items from the United States to Jamaica. There are other options such as the post office, DHL, other, you know, entities here in Jamaica that you can use. But if you need fast shipping, like in a week or so, and I mean, you have air freight and you have sea freight, so usually sea freight takes a little bit longer, so I mainly employ air freight, which can come at a little, you know, extra cost, but listen, sometimes it's worth it. So a couple companies that I use to ship in my packages if I shop on Amazon or any other international, you know, websites. I mean, guys, you shop on Shein, Zara, all of these big companies, so I know you all have a US account or a US shipping address where you send your goods to, and then they take it to Jamaica for you. However, not all of these companies are reliable. I'm tired of seeing the, you know, rants on social media about companies who are, you know, holding packages hostage, and the companies who are just giving customers the run around about their packages. You can't get your packages months later, and I mean, it's just so sad. What I love is that, as I said, the innovation is here, and you see so many of these companies on the rise, you know, offering shipping solutions, and I would just love if you guys can go ahead and support them. The first one I want to list here is Circles JA, and I mean, I've heard good reviews, bad reviews, but at the end of the day, sometimes you just have to try these companies out for yourself and see if they work best for you. If not, you can move on to another and just continue until you find that perfect shipping company that may probably offer, you know, home deliveries, door-to-door deliveries. You don't always have to go in and pick up, whatever the case may be, as long as it's convenient for you. And most of these companies do offer that added service for your convenience as well. Next is SSMC Express International, and they're one of the big dogs. I've heard a lot of good things about them. You also have Iconic Shipping, you also have Easy Parcel, so many of them. I'm also a fan of MyCart Express JA. I see them establishing so many different branches all over the island, and I just love that for them. So yeah, guys, you can check out any of these shipping companies here in Jamaica, use them for yourself, or if you've had a bad experience with them and you want to find out some others, you can just simply go on Instagram and type in shipping companies on Google, and I'm sure you'll find a myriad that you can use in your business. The next topic I'd love to touch on for small business owners here in Jamaica is marketing / sales / content creation. So, as we know, the world is heading in that space where everything is online. I mean, we're probably already there. So, presenting your business online is something that is paramount, I would say. However, you cannot enter it or you cannot look at it as just, you know, putting your products online and leaving them. No, you definitely have to invest in marketing. You have to invest in sales, content creation. Whether it is that you're going to hire a content creator or a, what would you call it, a social media manager to run your pages for you, or to basically handle certain tasks that you are not skilled at, or let's say you just don't have the time for, I recommend you hit up these pages and they not only provide like advice, but they literally provide the actual service as well. But what I do love is that they share so much on their social media pages, so many different, ways of growing a page. Even if you do not engage them, they provide so much value in itself. And that's something that, as a small business owner or as somebody who was just starting out, I really did appreciate it, because the budget was just not there to purchase these goods or purchase these services. So I love that they did provide value on their page. They did help out small businesses on their page just with the information that they shared. And I mean, there was just no gatekeeping, and for that I'm really grateful. And now I'm in the position to engage these companies and actually use their services. So one of the main companies that I would recommend for like marketing strategies, you name it, sales, is the Women's Marketing Code. Like, listen, T is just that girl when it comes to marketing. In my eyes, she's literally a marketing guru. I've learned so much from her, and I would recommend her to anybody, any day. And I mean, she provides a myriad of services, and listen, I would definitely invest in my business. And you can check out Women's Marketing Code if you need more information. You can find them on Instagram. So yeah. Another one is Marketing by Niche, and this page, as I said, provides so much information on marketing a business, different strategies that you need to employ in your business, and it's just so enlightening when you can see different perspective of different marketing strategies, and you just take this information and assimilate it into your company and hope that it will work for you. Because I mean, not everything will work for everyone, but it doesn't beat trying. You can always try and see. And thirdly, you have the Christian content creator. I recently discovered her page and I love her content. Even if you're not a Christian, I would definitely check her out, because she has like so many inspiring posts. I mean, as business owners, it's not easy to get up every day and run a business. If you're feeling down, you can check out her page for inspiring content, as well as marketing, sales, strategy content as well that can help your business. So yeah, just check them out on IG and see if they work for you. Okay guys, so the last thing I want to touch on is accounting and business processes. So as a business owner, we tend to focus on the social media, the sales, the packaging, the branding, the brand identity, as I said, everything but the accounting aspect. And it's something that usually gets left on the back burners. I mean, listen, I can attest to that, and I know many business owners who can attest to it too. This is something that they probably didn't pay attention to in the beginning stages of their business, which you really should. So what I recommend is like setting up a business bank account to basically separate your funds. Because listen, when your business funds get mixed up in your personal funds and you just start spending like crazy, that is just detrimental to your business. So I recommend definitely setting up a business bank account for your business from the get-go. After you've registered your business, that's the next step, I would say. Set up a business bank account. You can even get your TCC, like so many different documentations, and these companies can assist in getting all of those, as well as maintaining your business for you, maintaining your books, and that is the accounting aspect of everything. Owner Accounting Consultant Services on Instagram does an amazing job at managing like social media personalities, like their business side of things, ensuring that their books are up to date, filing their taxes. So that's a company that I can see that's really doing big things, and I would definitely recommend them. I have not used them before, but based on the testimonials I've seen from other business owners, you can definitely tell that Mona's business accounting services is the way to go, especially here in Jamaica. I'm not sure if she's taking on any more clients, but you can always check out her page and contact her for more details. Next is Ramsey's Help Desk. Ramsey's Help Desk, I think, was started during the pandemic, and it has grown so much, and that's something that's so inspiring, especially as a business owner. So Ramsey's Help Desk can also help you out with your accounting services, setting up your business, registering your business, whatever you need business related. You can check out Ramsey's Help Desk, guys. They can really help you out in all aspects. Next is KCP Accounting Services, and guys, as I mentioned before, most of these companies will help with the upkeep of your business as it relates to financially, ensuring that your books are up to date, ensuring that your taxes are paid, ensuring that any documents that you need, you can obtain these documents. And I just find that so convenient, especially when you may not have the know-how on how to go about getting these things yourself. You may not have the connections, and sometimes you literally do not have the time. So I'm always open to pay for convenience. So I am definitely willing to pay for any of these services that these companies provide, as long as it is efficient, as long as it isn't that expensive or exorbitant, and as long as their customer service is top tier. So I do hope that you check out all of these vendors, suppliers that I have listed in any of these areas: shipping, printing, accounting services, marketing, sales, you name it, and basically give your business a chance to excel and to flourish and to be its best. Guys, I know it's very challenging operating a business, especially here in the Caribbean. Like, I can attest to that. It's like all of these factors are just playing against you, but at the end of the day, once you have the resources, once you have the information that is accessible to you, you can succeed. So yeah, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Share it with a friend, share it with a business owner who you think needs this type of information, who is just booming, who's just raring to go, who is just ready to take their business to the next level and just don't know where to turn. All of these vendors that I listed just now can help your business in so many ways that you would never have imagined. Let me know if you want more of these types of videos, like business advice, business tips and tricks. They generally don't do so well here on the channel, and I'm guessing it's because not a lot of entrepreneurs or business owners have found my channel as yet. But I'm relying on you guys to share the channel with them, let them know that Couture Shanz is where it's at, and I'm always open to sharing information with you whenever I can, or as much as I am able to. So guys, until then, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.